Alrighty, boys. What is Aaron Rodgers' future, man? The man 12. Where's he going? Is he gonna be a Packer next year?
I don't know.
Is he getting the contract
he
extension?
will be a Packer next year.
I don't think they let him go.
Next year's his
They'd be
last
They have
year.
to trade him
Let
for
him go.
half the league.
Next year's his last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you think he's going?
Hopefully Indianapolis, but I think they're going to try and solve QB this year.
Dude,
So
if he goes to the 49ers.
it's not. We would never.
Well, no.
Ever
if he
send
goes
him
to
to
the
the
Packers
49ers.
and then he gets out of a contract to where he can go sign wherever he wants.
He can't opt out next year, I think. Or no, we can.
They
cut
won't
him
trade him
next
to
year.
Indy.
Yeah,
Indy
we
won't
would.
trade for him.
Indy would trade for
Are you-
Aaron
why would they
freaking
not?
Rodgers.
Who
Dude,
Dude,
would
but
they-
I heard that
what
their
do you
front
mean?
office guy is like super smart with like picks. He does not like to trade picks.
Yeah, so
he
he's
traded
super,
a
he's
first
super
round pick
smart
for
with
DeForest
picks.
Buckner
for
last year.
Buckner, but like they have all their first round picks and stuff this year. Well, not
He's super smart with picks, but he wouldn't trade them for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
I mean,
what?
yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know if he would want to give up 4 first round picks.
It
or
will
whatever.
not, dude. He's old. It'll be
It would
2
be
at the
4. I'd
most.
say it'd be like
Dude.
you give like
It'd
a
be
first
more late
round.
picks.
If they get him
first
next year and
round
he's
and
38,
then
and dude, he's
second
good enough to
round.
play until into his low 40s, which means you can potentially get 2 Super Bowls out of him.
It'd probably be a first round pick, maybe 2, and a couple day 2 picks.
I would say he's
maybe,
worth
but the
2.
Colts
Dude, he's
maybe
worth 2
2
first
Super
round
Bowls,
picks.
but that you have to
Yeah.
get there. That's a huge if.
No, he's worth
even
2
one
first round
Super
picks at
Bowl
age
is a
38.
huge if.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd love to see him in Indy. That'd be hype.
I would too. As a Packer fan, that's where I want him to go the most.
Or
Dude, at 40,
or-
he goes to the 49ers. That's a dynasty. Like
Yeah,
that's
like he's
that's
winning
a
a
repeat.
Super Bowl every year until he retires.
That's a repeat team.
I mean,
Yeah.
people have said Los Angeles, but there's no way he ends up on the
Dude,
Rams.
they
Oh
do
my
not
God,
have the
dude,
cap
that would
space
be
for that, dude.
Gross.
Dude, they
Can you
could not bring in
imagine?
Rodgers.
Him
Dude,
and
they
Sean
would be
McVay
in
might be
debt
the greatest
for
thing like
years.
ever.
Here, for that to happen, they'd have to find somebody to take Goff, and nobody is taking Jared Goff in that contract.
What if they
dude.
trade Goff back to the Packers?
We have Jordan Love, dude. J-Bone.
Yeah, you're you're funny if you think you'd get rid of Jordan Love for Jared
Dude,
Goff.
you think
Jared, I
Love's
don't even
good?
know if Jordan Love's good. He could suck.
He looks
but-
good in practice, and I love his college tape.
Right.
Yeah, there's
But
not a lot of there's no hype around his name. Like no one even really knows about him.
dude, he's the only rookie QB to make the playoffs this year.
It's facts.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I hope he
Sure.
balls. I mean, because all the Packers do is draft stud quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, all they do is draft stud quarterbacks and then not make it to the Super Bowl.
Jeez.
Well, we have 4. How many do you guys have?
Ours are more meaningful. You have Mickey Mouse Super Bowls.
Oh, okay.
You said
All right.
ours and it was
Alright.
plural, but we only have one.
Dude, do I got to
Yeah,
play the
our
Malcolm Butler
Super Bowl.
clip again? Do I got to play the Malcolm Butler clip again?
Please don't play the Malcolm Butler clip again. Please don't.
Okay. Well,
Please
then
don't.
shut up.
You're so mad.
Dude, no, I
Pissed.
mean, I like Rod.
Stop saying that, bro.
You're so upset.
I like Rodgers on the
dude,
Packers.
you're hurting.
Dude, I'm
He's
not
suffering.
mad. Bro, I'm not mad until you say that. That makes me so
Right.
much more angry for some reason, dude. I have no idea why.
Too. I
Pray for Packers fans, man. If you have any Packers fans in your life, friends, or family, reach out. Let them know you're there. You know what I mean? It's tough for them right now.
mean, I like Rodgers on the Packers. I want him to stay in Green Bay.
Yeah.
They need to help him though. They need to surround him with some people, dude.
We're not going to. So, yeah, don't.
No, they need to.
But we're not.
They need to.
But it's not going to happen.
What do you guys? What is this back and forth right now? They need to, but they want like.
Dude, they might.
They won't.
If
No,
they
they
sign
won't.
to a big contract,
They
a new
won't.
one.
Who do they need to surround him with? Is a better
He
question.
needs another receiver, at least one. And
Okay.
Jones is gone. AJ Dillon's about to step up.
I mean, this receiver
Adam-
class is stacked, so that could happen.
They-
yeah,
you
so
You
was
could
last
easily
year,
get a
dude. We
good
didn't do
guy in the
anything.
second round in
I
this
mean,
class.
dude, their offense is fine, especially with Bakhtiari coming back. I think they win yesterday or 2 days ago if Bakhtiari plays. Because
Really?
he would have shut down JPP.
Yeah, we did give up a lot of pressure early.
Yeah, dude, Bakhtiari would have shut that down. That was a big thing that people don't really want to talk about.
Yeah.
But they need to draft some defensive dudes, bro. Like, they paid all
corner,
that
yeah.
money to those defensive linemen, no pressures yesterday.
I think Preston
or 2 days
Smith
ago.
gets cut this offseason.
Yeah, cut him.
Because Rashawn Gary's better.
I mean, they got to draft some linebackers, but, like, besides, they just need
Shouldn't
some
have given up Blake
playmakers,
Martinez.
dude.
Yeah, no.
They just need some
Blake Martinez has
playmakers.
been playing better than any of your linebackers.
Who?
Chris Barnes is better than
Blake
Blake
Martinez.
Martinez. Chris Barnes is better than Blake
Barnes
Martinez.
is a stud, dude. He
What?
played with the club
Yeah.
like through 2 games. He's a beast.
Yeah, he's better than Blake Martinez. He's not good.
You're
I
but
mean,
he's
he's
better.
biased
You're actually
for
just
Blake
coping.
Martinez, but
What?
Blake Martinez was great on the Giants
yeah,
this year.
he wasn't bad.
Yeah, you're
You're
coping.
just biased.
You're
He's
mad.
good, though.
He wasn't good.
Yeah, he was. He's a captain.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He
He's
played
captain
good.
on the Packers, too.
He played well.
If you're not good.
He had a
Yeah,
solid
dude,
season.
Dwayne Haskins was a captain.
Okay, well, that's way different.
No, it isn't. How?
What do you mean? How is that different? He's a quarterback. That's
he's an
why the
idiot.
quarterback is
He's
like
just an
He wasn't even the starter.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
So how do you vote the captain?
I don't, dude, because he's a QB.
Dude, so many people
Yeah, I was
are
gonna say.
captains.
What do you
dude.
mean? That's way different because he's
No,
a
but dude,
quarterback. Quarterbacks are like
either
shoe-ins for
way,
stuff like that.
The Packers have to draft a dude that's like a playmaker on that defense. Like Jair Alexander, great draft pick by them, but he's the only person on that defense that's a true playmaker. Kenny Clark, dude, I mean, he should be like a freaking Aaron Donald, Myles Garrett type of player that can wreck games, but he just isn't. That's how they pay him.
What do you mean?
him.
I was gonna say he should be. I mean,
He should be. They pay him like he should be, but he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like the defensive line's not like Zadarius Smith. Like he doesn't show up in huge games. Like the defense as a whole doesn't show up in huge games except Jair. He's
They're
the
just
only
not.
one.
You know what I mean? They're not terrible. They're just. It's
No,
like
the
it's
defense
kinda
on paper looks
It's like
good.
the Chiefs' defense. The Chiefs' defense. Like you know what I mean?
But they don't step
They
up
have
in
honey
the playoffs.
badgers. They have. Like you know what I mean? They have like 1, 2
Right.
playmakers.
But they don't. But
like,
the
no
Chiefs'
guy.
defense is a whole different team in the playoffs.
I don't know. I mean, they really just play.
They're just good in the playoffs, dude.
They're better.
They just play solid. I mean, every defense plays better.
I
in
think the
playoffs,
other thing,
but they
we'll
just
go back-
play like very average, like basic defense. It's not bad. It's
Dude.
just like just average, and their
I think-
offense just carries them.
I think a big thing is the defensive coordinator too.
Who, Spags?
No, on
Oh, Pettin's terrible, dude.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I
He's
know he's
so
on your
bad.
list too.
He's
but
on my list, yeah.
If they
What's
get
your
him,
What's your beef with him?
He's terrible.
he's
Why?
awful, dude.
Because we have so much talent on the defense and he doesn't
Dude,
use it.
We just got done talking about how you don't have talent on the defense, and
I mean,
No,
you're
we don't
telling
have
me.
depth. We have talent.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of.
You have like 3 guys that are good.
I mean the
well,
defense isn't
Big
bad
Z,
on paper.
Kenny Clark, Adrian Amos, Darnell Savage, Jair Alexander. That's enough to be good. But we have no depth because, like, they're not going to throw at Jair Alexander. They're going to throw at Kevin King the whole game, and he can't do anything about it. And we can't bench him because it's going to be worse. Like, what are we going to do?
But
Put
I mean-
Josh Jackson out there?
Dude, if they put a defense coordinator that knows what he's doing, that defense could flip around.
Yeah, and get rid of Kevin King and draft a corner.
Like, dude, imagine if they don't draft Jordan Love, which maybe loves the future or whatever. Patrick Queen was sitting there.
That was
Imagine what he does in that
terrible
defense.
draft pick. I mean, now we're getting away from like the future of the Packers and into the past, but Jordan Love was a bad draft
Dude,
pick.
imagine if
You
Patrick
didn't
Queen's
need him
on that
then.
defense.
Oh, are you gonna say that when he's starting for us and he's good, that it was a bad draft pick?
Yeah, because it was a bad. I mean, you
That's
don't
what
need
they-
him.
that's
Then.
what
You don't need
everybody
him
said.
this season. You
And
won't need. You
Rodgers
probably
winning
won't need
Super
him
Bowls
next
for the
season. You might
49ers.
not even need him the season after that. You know, like
Yeah, but
there's
that
no
also
point
happened
in
with
getting
Aaron
a
Rodgers,
quarterback
so-
to have him.
Dude, Rodgers should be.
Yeah, but like,
able
why
to
would you get a
play.
quarterback and have him sit for 2-3 seasons just for?
Dude, he could sit
Huh,
for
what
more.
quarterback playing right now is sat for 2 or 3
Right,
seasons?
Aaron Rodgers did that, but they were
Yeah.
also a
Dude,
more complete
Love
team
on-
when they
dude,
got
No,
him.
they
They
weren't.
could prepare
Dude,
for the
we've
future.
never been a complete team ever.
But you were in a more solid place. You could prepare for the future and be like, okay, Favre's getting old. Aaron Rodgers is not done. He's got
Dude, this is your
Dude,
he's
neither
got
was
years
Favre,
left.
bro.
He can play for a while.
bro. This is
A
your
while.
guys' best team in a while, and if they didn't screw up their draft picks, you're Super Bowl champs.
No, I don't think so.
If you have Patrick Queen,
Dude, if you got
they didn't
Patrick
waste
Queen
their
instead
second
of
round
Jordan
pick, even
Love,
though
I don't
AJ
think
Dillon's
so.
good,
I just don't think so, dude. I don't think.
you're telling me you'd rather have Jordan Love than Patrick Queen?
Yeah.
No, see, he's just in denial. He's just in
No.
denial.
You're
You know,
whack.
hey,
He's just
you know Patrick
mad.
Queen
He's
was
in
the
denial.
worst graded starting linebacker this year.
Bro, he was flying around the field for the Ravens.
Worst graded.
He's good, dude.
So
He's got
he said
potential.
he said worst
Any
graded.
defensive
You're just trying
prospect
to
that
make
was
yourself
sitting
feel
there.
better.
He's
It's
got
okay.
potential. I am doing. Yeah, you're right, but
Bro, but you're telling me,
Dude, I'm gonna say I've been
with
there.
Rodgers
I
playing the way
know
he
it,
is,
bro.
Jordan Love could sit for
We
another
drafted
4
Jordan, bro.
years.
Rodgers is gone, dude. He's leaving.
Dude,
You gotta
why
get
would
that
the
through your
Packers
head.
not keep him?
Cause we're looking to the future, dude.
What are you gonna do if they sign him to a
Where are
5-year
you, where,
contract?
where are you
this
sending
next-
him?
coming
Where
up
are you
this
sending
week?
him, and what do you want for him?
What?
Where are you gonna send Rodgers? What do you want for him? You're the GM. What are you doing?
At least 2 first-rounders if it's within the next year.
It depends on how he plays. If he plays the same as he did this year, but we for some reason we just have to, like, he demands a trade. If he
Which
plays
he's
like he
not
did this
gonna.
year, I want 2 first-round picks, 2 day 2 picks, 3 day 2 picks actually, and then I'm gonna send you back a day 3 pick. And Aaron Rodgers.
Dude, they should not trade him. They
Okay.
should use him. They should not be
That's,
worried about
I mean,
it.
that's pretty reasonable.
I just
think.
don't understand why they were so worried
2
about a
first
quarterback
rounders
when
are the best
Rodgers
quarterback this season.
Rodgers is capable of winning them a Super Bowl for the next, including this year, probably the next 6 years.
It's not
But the
gonna
Packers
happen
as a
though.
franchise aren't capable of winning a Super Bowl all those 6 years. Like
Yeah.
maybe one
No, but
if the stars align.
Rodgers
but, like, you know what
keeps
I mean?
them. Rodgers keeps them in the hunt.
I think it's time to just
I
start
disagree.
over.
I don't like that mentality where people say like, "Oh, we got to keep this quarterback. We got to keep him around because he's going to
Dude,
keep
it's
us in the
Aaron
hunt."
freaking
He
Rodgers.
can't though, dude.
He's my
I mean, like
favorite player,
he's
dude.
that he is really good, but like a quarterback can't win games.
Dude, if they
alone.
would have drafted around him these past couple years,
That's exactly.
Then
like,
they can
a quarterback
win.
doesn't win games in a vacuum. You can be the best leader. You can be the best.
bro, look at Tom Brady.
You can be.
look at Deshaun Watson.
Tom
though.
Brady did nothing alone. Tom Brady
because they surround him with a team.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The
You
Packers
shouldn't
won't
keep
do
Aaron
that.
Rodgers around.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we got to get rid of him and
you
just start
build
over.
you build the team and add the quarterback that fits after. You don't build around the quarterback hoping you'll find the right guys.
The
for
Bucks
him.
built around Tom Brady.
The Bucks had a system in place already. They had guys already. They just picked up Gronk.
No, well, so did the Packers, but they
Yeah,
just
really,
won't
all they
add
added was
to it.
Gronk
I
and
would say
Fournette.
they picked
But
up.
I'm saying,
Gronk
like,
and-
the Packers-
Leonard
the
Fournette
Packers-
is a huge weapon. Like,
The Packers don't have to add that much, but these draft picks that they're wasting.
I'm saying
could
in
be
the
additions
situation
they
that
need.
they're in, it's not a good idea, in my opinion, to be like, oh, well, we're gonna keep Aaron Rodgers around. We're just gonna try and find guys and hope we have good draft picks.
But how
and
many
hope-
times are you
I
going to get
think-
Aaron Rodgers?
I think the Super Bowl
You
window
won't, but
closed.
that's the thing. You trade Aaron Rodgers, you get some solid guy. I mean, they still have Jordan Love. So worst case scenario, you get draft
he's
picks
not ready.
and Jordan
bro.
Love.
Is he? Have they said anything about him being ready?
He's been looking good in practice, is what I've been seeing. I've been seeing videos of him throwing.
Practice.
Worst case, even if he's not
Yeah,
great,
but that's
worst
all we
case,
have to
he's
go
just
off.
he's just a good rookie quarterback.
There was
You know
no
what I mean? That's
preseason
okay.
this year.
You can make do with that.
We'll see next year in the preseason
Dude,
how he
how?
looks.
I don't know how you could trade one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
It's
When
easy.
he's
The same
still
way you
in
trade
a-
any
when
other
he's
player,
still
bro.
capable of winning.
Yeah,
Besides,
Same way
he's
you
still
trade
washed.
any other player.
if I had it my way, Rodgers would retire in a couple years, and then Jordan Love takes over. But Rodgers has said he wants to play into his mid-40s. So,
If Rodgers leaves Green Bay, he's going to pull a Peyton Manning and win a Super Bowl with a different team. And
I hope he
potential
does,
Tom
dude.
Brady.
I really hope he does.
He deserves it. He
He
deserves
really
one.
does, dude. We've surrounded him with a dumpster fire roster for 10 years now.
Dude, it's a joke, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, dumpster fire, but you guys you win the North every year.
yeah, and then we
Like,
get to the NFC Championship, and they just rip our hearts out, dude, every year.
Yep,
Dude, then look at Tom Brady.
it's so funny.
And we flip over to Tom Brady now. And
Lost the
they
Rams
just,
in the divisional.
they just
I don't even. I
Or
don't
wild
even, I don't even
card,
want to
wild
talk
card.
about Tom
Not
Brady.
even divisional,
I don't
wild
even want
card.
to talk about Tom Brady. Tom Brady makes me. I'm sick.
I
to
mean,
my
dude, I know
stomach
that
thinking
this
about Tom
podcast
Brady.
specifically is not huge fans of him, but we have to talk about him because he's
I'm
potentially
sick.
going to have. I mean, he's one of the greatest
you're-
athletes ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
How do you not put him? Dude, he's up there with Jordan and all them. Look what he's doing. I know you don't like
you
him.
did not compare Michael Jordan and Tom Brady
Dude, Tom Brady.
in the same sentence.
Tom Brady has had such a good team around. Name one year where he was the one that did.
Tom
it. It's
Brady
always
is
the defense.
good, right? And obviously, as a quarterback, you don't have to be like, oh, super
I mean, dude,
athlete.
he's
but
never
like,
had a
dude, he's
strong
not
offense.
athletic. He's slow. He's always been slow.
Dude,
And he's
all-
always been more cerebral. Like he's not like
Right.
he's not the same as Jordan.
Dude, all of
I'm
their
not saying
all of their
Jordan
Super Bowls
changed the
were
game.
winning
defensive.
wise.
Winning
Wise, yeah. I mean,
Athlete, like
Yeah, I
greatest
guess- yeah, I
athlete of all
guess.
time goes. I mean, Jordan based on win. I mean, it's kind of based on winning and just competitive mentality.
dude. So
I mean,
all of
I-
his Super Bowls, man, they're all defensive battles. Like his defense wins them all games.
But I feel like that defense is never good until they get to the playoffs and everyone's like, oh,
No, they're always
Jesus,
so
Dude,
good.
defenses
Dude,
are always like that.
what are the
Defenses
years the
always
offense
just like
came
they're just you
Dude,
know
their
what I mean?
offense
Well,
has
not they're
never
all- they're
been
not
good.
always
No,
bad, but they always
2007,
play better in
right?
the
And they
playoffs.
lost to the Giants, dude. They went 16-0 and
Then they lost
They laid
to
a
the Giants.
stinker against the Giants.
When they lose to the Giants again, then
2011 or 2012.
11 Ravens 1-12.
No, I don't think he has. I'm thinking
No,
back.
Ravens
He's
were
never
13.
Tom Brady's never been in like a barn burner
Yeah, because
like
Packers won in 2011.
like just a shootout
Packers
Super
won
Bowl.
10.
You know what I mean?
Well, the Super Bowl was in 2011, is what I mean. We won the 2010 season, but it was
So
the
who won?
2011.
So 2011.
Like this is the 2020 season, but the
Right,
Super Bowl's in
right.
2021, is what I
Right.
mean.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Tom Brady. Obviously, we've said that none of us are. You have to respect him, I guess, because
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to go. Like after watching Tampa all year, I was like, they're not going to go to the Super Bowl.
You didn't think so?
And all of a sudden now, like
You doubted it?
I didn't. I mean, well,
Really?
obviously they were the favorite betting like straight up like as the season started, but then watching them all season, they did not look good.
Bro, Goodell had this script ready. Ever since they started pushing the narrative about like, oh, Tampa's never gone or no team's ever gone to a Super Bowl and hosted it in the same city. I was like, oh, so they're gonna go.
I mean,
they're gonna go.
It's just, I mean, it's
written.
unbelievable that he's back. Like he's there every freaking year, dude. It's insane.
Yeah, because he has a bunch of ring chasers following him to every team.
The only thing that I like better about this Tampa team is there's like a lot of young guys on that team that are like
their defense.
They got a lot of energy that they're fun to watch. I enjoy like Devin White. He's like
Devin White.
Devin White. I'm a huge fan of Devin White. I like him a lot. I know Hanson hates him because he was talking that trash to the pack.
Honestly,
but there's a lot of dudes on that team. They're playing like young dudes that are like they're all like Winfield like just good. I mean their whole defensive back team is like you've never even heard of half of them, and they're clamping dudes, getting beef with Michael Thomas on Twitter and stuff.
Love it. I was agree.
I do think it's funny that one dude called it Thomas slant boy, and then he got absolutely cooked on a slant by Adams. But but then like Godwin, I'm a huge fan of Godwin.
Mike Evans. I mean,
but then like you see the video of like
AB,
Tom and Gronk
fan.
Like smirking in their recreation video.
I hated that so much.
Like,
that video made me like see red. That video of Tom Brady and Gronk.
Dude,
I was so mad watching that.
That made me mad.
Gronk
too.
makes me so mad. Like you have no idea how mad Gronk makes
I like
me.
Gronk.
He did that whole press conference crying and went to go sell CBD and then comes back because Daddy Tom told him to. He's like, come back, we're gonna win another Super Bowl. And he's like, all right. Like,
I mean,
dude, it's so annoying.
Gronk's a character off the field, though.
Gronk is a mouth breather, dude. I can't stand listening to him talk.
I like Gronk. I mean, he's kind of just like a frat dude.
He had the worst TV show I've ever seen. The one on Nickelodeon that he had.
He had a show.
What was it called?
This dude's watching Nickelodeon.
Yeah, jeez.
Well, I watched it because it was Gronk's show. It was like 5 years ago. He was the host. It was like ridiculousness, but for kids on Nickelodeon. It was terrible, dude.
It's awful. It sounds terrible.
It was bad.
I mean, I didn't think Tom was. I didn't think they were going to beat the Packers, dude. As soon as I saw that pack, I was like, "There's no way they go into Lambeau and win." But then
Tom came in through 3 picks.
I said it for weeks. The Packers' biggest problem has always been teams that just play both sides of the football well.
That's every team's problem.
I mean, their defense, dude. Their defense.
No, but the Packers, defense. It's the Packers, bro. Like they can't handle like teams that just have like it not even put together like extremely well, but just like if they just have a complete scheme on both sides, the Packers can't handle it.
Bro, what?
I mean, that defense.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers is on the Pat McAfee show right now. We know, yeah.
Oh, dude, we're gonna have to tune in and see what's up.
He's got a mustache too, from what I see.
Hey, but like, I just feel like that defense did not play like it played against the Packers consistently all year. But
it's the NFC Championship.
The Bucs had the Packers number because they had a good game plan the first time they played them. Matt LaFleur had a terrible game plan for that team. Awful. Because how do you intercept Tom Brady 3 times in the second half and you can't get points off of it?
Let's not move past that. Tom Brady threw 3 picks. Like everyone's talking about he threw 3 picks.
Yeah, dude, I saw one stat on Twitter and it was like 31 touchdowns in the playoffs and 0 interceptions in the red zone. I was like, that's an irrelevant stat if you throw 3 picks in the second half. That were all 3 terrible balls.
Yeah, in the red zone when you have... I mean, is that his whole career?
Or something like that.
I was saying, with the Patriots, they have running backs in the red zone. They don't always... they don't always use them, but still, like, you don't have to.
Dude, can we please end this clip, bro? This is painful.
You can't take it? You can't take
Dude, I cannot take this shit, bro.
You can't take the slander?
No. I can't, dude.
You can't take the slander, bro?
It hurts, bro.